Alright, YouTubers, well, heck, it's probably too dark, but Eddie's all fixed up. I'm going to stop this and turn it around for you. There, I'll give you that to look at. It's kind of neat. So, recapping. Cousin Eddie went into the shop. Cousin Eddie got his normal changes, and then my rear differential, the leak on that, they took the cover off, they cleaned it all up. Luckily it wasn't rusty or anything like that, and it's solid, because apparently they can rust up. And mechanic who always works on it, I walked in, he said, "Oh, it's you." I said, "I'm sorry." I said, he said, "I'm glad I don't see you all the time." I'm like, "What?" He said, "Well, you got one of the good ones, but I don't like the badge on your vehicle." So apparently he's not a Dodge fan. But there is one word I don't like to use. He said, "Oh yeah, it starts with a T." I said, "Yep." Mine's good, but Dodge has a bad history of those. It's bad luck just to say it out loud. Most of you know what it is. Again, because it's a family connection, I get such a good deal. I feel guilty that I can't even say how much I paid. So, running great. Any little worry I had is now gone. And he's doing great. And I'm looking forward to the opportunity to get on the road. One of these eventually. Life just keeps taking too long, but it's a good day. A late day, but that's all I got, YouTubers. Oh, I will also add, I was lucky to get gas today at $1.83 a gallon. I was kind of nervous because while it was in the shop, I went by and it was $1.83, and I'm like, oh man, I should have got some before I went in. And by the time I got done and all other stuff done, there were two places across the street from each other that were $1.83 when I went in, and one of them had gone to $2.12 when I got out, but one still had it. So Eddie got filled up on cheap go-go juice. My gas buddy had told me prices are spiking in your area, but I beat it. Alright, YouTubers, let's get some light on this. That is my rear differential. Again, I just want to show this because I've said many times I am not a mechanic. So this is more for the people that are not mechanics. If somebody wants to get on here and say I don't know what I'm talking about, there's truth to that in some aspects. I have a decent working knowledge, but I guess I was lucky that I had this up on the jacks that I did and that the cat got out, because it is something I didn't check very often. Now it had seepage around here. You can see the back cover, and this seal had gone, like many of them will. This is not a gasket, it is a liquid seal, like a caulk or whatever, THX or whatever it's called. Please don't quote me. But when I took it into the shop, they took it apart. They also said there's a cap in there that I had somehow lost. And if you can see that black cap right there, I had lost that cap as well. So they had to get me a new one. But cleaned it all up, took it off, checked it inside, and everything's good. And then when he cleaned it up, he also said that I was doing well, because many times these will rust, and mine was in good shape. So they cleaned it all up, and then they coated it with a non-rust oxide. So again, if yours gets a little bit of seepage, that can be okay, but anything more than that is bad. And this one was pretty bad. I think I took a picture from the beginning. Well, since I'm here, for those that have, like me, like a working knowledge, you understand what things do, but haven't done maintenance like this. There are things that I guess we don't always remember to check. So every now and then you might want to get up underneath and check your rear differential. And this is the heat shield. I also want to say that I'm very fortunate that I have the mechanic that I do have, because the repair of this basically cost me what an oil change will cost. It cost me less than a lunch. About the cost of a decent lunch for one person. I guess I got lucky that, again, that the cat went under there, but you have to check your stuff, especially as things get older. You know, it's just 16-year-old RV, wear and tear, things are going to happen like this. But I just wanted to share that Eddie is fixed, ready for the road, and it wasn't very expensive. And it goes back to preventative maintenance. As soon as you see something that doesn't seem right, I probably could have ignored this and it might have been fine for a while, but as soon as you see something, get it looked at. If you know how to do it, fantastic. If you don't, make sure you check with people that do. All right, have a great and wonderful day.